Internet in Alaska. It's often slow, it's seldom available, and it's always expensive. In 2016, the FCC passed the Alaska Plan, which allocates over $180 million to remedy that by bringing high-speed broadband internet service to rural Alaska. The goal for broadband is to provide at least 10 by 1 megabits of service, 150 gigabytes of usage, and less than 100 milliseconds of latency for $99.90 a month to the consumer. This broadband service is delivered to rural communities through a network segment called the middle mile. Middle mile costs ultimately affect the consumer price. So let's take a look at what it costs to get internet in rural Alaska. We can begin with the most extreme example, ADAC. In ADAC, 150 gigabytes of internet with download speeds of only 512 kilobits can cost up to $5,500, a clearly unreasonable number. In Bethel, the cost to get 6 by 2 megabits of service with 150 gigabytes of capacity is about $225, and in Unalakleet, that price is upwards of $600. Pretty expensive. Utqiagvik, one of the first areas with access to quintillion fiber, has 10 by 1 megabit service available today at a cost of about $325 a month. Keep in mind, these prices don't reflect the true cost of the service because this includes part of that $180 million a year of Alaska Plan funding. Add another $100 per month if you want the real cost. This is the Aurora 4 satellite service. Aurora 4 can actually bring the consumer price down in the $100 range for 25 by 3 service with 155 gigabytes of capacity. That's a lot of money saved and speed gained. The difference between Aurora 4 and the other methods is latency. Aurora 4's latency is about 600 milliseconds. But what are the advantages of low latency? Do you need low latency to have high speed, high capacity internet at an affordable price? No. Low latency is like having covered RV parking at your house. Of course it'd be nice, but you wouldn't move out just because your house doesn't have it. In Alaska, low latency does one thing: drive up the price. With Aurora 4, Alaskans have the choice to skip the cost for something that is an option on internet service. Aurora 4 from Pacific Dataport, the right choice for Alaska.